It's on yours, because whoever's on my side does not have their headphone volume on. Now, OG are into B. It's already transpired. nato Suffix with a passive hold, and he greets them with 2 out of the gates. Now, that does make things uncomfortable for OG. Yes, you've got the sight. You're going to struggle to keep your numbers up. Valda's pushing for the S-Attack frag, and he should have it eventually. Low HP, S-Attack needs that one bang to the dome. Valda trying to level the odds, and he's gone down as well. No plant either. Alexi, I thought that was down. I'm not sure they're going to let him get it now.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult for Alexi here. He's pinned on in. No way out. We'll have to find a few headshots here if he even wants to get the C4 planted. JKS offers himself up, and he greets him with a bullet. Alexi be deaded.
For complexity's sake, especially. Given the circumstances, they're obviously just grateful to be in the top 3 and can't believe that all that hard work is translated into a W. Hold on, question marks about the W into the second round conversion. nato again under pressure. He thrived with a double last time, and again, this time, it's niko that thrives. Pulls across the line with the double and flames his dig. The first bullet that leaves is good.
S-A-V-E, S-A-V-E. Head over towards JKS, who has the famous over in Palace right now, and well, they're trying to cut him off. Look at Alexi B. He's going to move on, got to wriggle on. JKS will buy him a little bit of extra time, a little bit of extra space.
Well, niko did it all there, didn't he?
Yeah, and just to continue forward with the veto discussion that they were talking about in the desk, I think maybe one of the reasons that OG would have picked this, obviously they feel comfortable on Mirage, but also Complexity lost yesterday to VP on Mirage, and well, we know VP's stats on Mirage have been pretty trashed here in recent life.
A lot of very early and util free mid control. They just kind of walked up. Alexi's already there, and wow, niko's no longer. Good catch on short.
Nice little nade as well. Valda's ears ringing. Oh, not Valda, nato. He's about to be in a lot of trouble here.
He certainly is, yeah. Just cowering, flashed off with an MP9. His teammates losing vision, and he's running out of time. Caught on the strafe. Does stand
how does he get
strong.
that?
Yeah, I can't believe he's actually pulled that off. And Blanker's good for one as well. nato with another. Oh, he's going to be feeling real fly after that one. They've come knocking on his door again, and he's 2 out of 3. Good for it.
This looks like the pistol round. Alexi B against 4.
That does make things a little interesting. The one bullet headshot of the Deagle was promising, but Poison just whistles away. Nice. That barrel peak this time.
He's on his own right now.
He's going to have to track the wide swing, but also be falling off, and that's lovely. Again, brilliantly played by Poison. I think he spotted the bomb as well, so that's a boatload of info as well as 2 opening frags.
Which it will be. They don't have to commit to this, but OG are pretty stuck in their ways.
Well, that is an ambitious one from Poison, and he's only going to go another whole Poison. He'll finish it off with style. 4 of the 5 to the AWP of complexity, and it's very stylish. It's just another day in the world for Poison.
I think it was tweeted out that his opening kill stats was 10 for 1. So if he can have one of those games where he comes alive, it's not that he wasn't a factor yesterday. It's just that he was, well, not as influential as, let's say, Blame F, who had a banger of an overpass.
Textbook. I mean, you look at the 4 different angles, he's got 4 different frags, and he's just playing that CT, them just 2. Blame could gracefully get a fast flank through short, perhaps, if his strafe's up to the snuff. And now here it comes. Flames is into the side ahead of the pack a little bit. S-Attack and nato not able to find the pair of frags required. That's the movement I was talking about. It's put Blame on the board. From behind, he looks to strike. Poison in the windows. I'm not sure how much they're looking for here. Alexi tucked in tight. And already Valda deters Blame's short presence. That might be enough to lock the doors for Poison and JKS. A flash, they cross over, and that was it for Poison. Head-to-head with niko, just outgunned.
Yeah, they know JKS has crossed here, and I wonder if he'll have a look in. Time a bit of an issue. We'll have to get a move on if he wants to win this one. Out the window he goes. Found another. JKS, just one more to find. Alexi B. Say his name, and he appears. Just said he didn't have any frags. Well, picks up 3 in that round right there. Huge stuff out of Alexi B. He can pop his head up late. He can go for a fast flank as well if they start calling lots of presence. But that smoke towards short is going to negate the push. And there's an AWP head-to-head as they will siphon straight up through that connector. Blame strikes again. Cops a nade for his troubles, though.
I'm dialing Secret Agent Savage. I need it now. He is tucked in. They're looking at Palace, but have they considered ramp? That's where niko came from. That's not where his crosshair's going to be lying, and down goes niko, tucked in tight by JKS. And Opkin good. Complexity win out the half, 8-4 already. And look at OG, they've once again been sent to that as well. Tag and NATO, they've been doing all right, but I feel like OG have got a great deal of space very early into this one. This could catch them off guard, and it has. NATO responding to apps, but Tag, a bit of a presence alone. You can hear the steps above him. He's got an awful lot to do. He's about to be pushed on. He does take another with him. Tag's kept it competitive for the squad, and bomb on niko. Alexi's clearing behind Poison. This is quite the flank he's managed to achieve. Through the window, leaves Poison hoping and hunting for niko. It's a matter of time before Alexi clears him. Oh, and just as he pulls the trigger, Alexi strikes. It's down to Juzzy. Probably shouldn't be calling him that as a commentator. I apologize, Chad. You've corrupted my brain.
Sorry, everyone. This is a hard clear as well here for Blame. Not even looking the right way whatsoever. Absolute freebie. JKS, we've already seen him go for 1-1v3. Will he push the issue for another? Shabby whatsoever. JKS will make it out of the B apps in time, bounding over towards T-spawn. They have enough money to spread this buy out. JKS can drop an AWP. Poison can drop a rifle for NATO. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've had success over this side of the map. And they have a lot of util to pull off and execute. Now this Sapic's on his own, and, well, Tag feels like he's on his own. Will get traded eventually. Blame gets the kill, but I would just go B. You know right. That Tag's dead.
Yeah, NATO drops that smoke you were talking about. It will enable him to play some more fruity positions. One's already out the window. Good peek onto the Mantu orb. But OG are in. A tough site to break. That smoke's promising, actually. Might negate a little bit of that T-smoke. A gap, though, that will enable Valda. Oh, a perfect little gap for Valda. Looks like 6 for OG. A chance, though, hinging on JKS and Poison. Make it just JKS. And no real time for this one. So solid half out of both. Cold probably not complaining either. OG happy to close the gap and put a lot of pressure on that pistol.
Jungle control taken. Goosed on up. Yeah, not going to be easy for Alexi B now.
NATO needs to finish his meal. It's niko. Hiding him, playing the angle, rotting the clock. Any second that passes now does favor complexity with the bomb down, but it's Poison taking so many different bullets from so many different players.
How's this happening?
Yeah.
They did all the damage early. Now it's a 2v5.
Yeah, and Tag's done nothing with his first contact. Nothing for Blame either. This one is done. A flawless retake, I guess.
Yeah, there's just so much damage done. It feels like kills that should have been converted there for complexity, but well handled by OG, keeping everybody alive. That's an absolute dream going into the next round of play. Let's see change of the Galil and the Famis, but
it's rare we got to see the 5 Galils.
Yeah, you never usually see it because utility is prioritized, right? So yeah, that's one of the reasons. You're just gonna be stepping out dry into
good gamers.
Yeah, so problems now and bigger problems felt as the Galils are falling one by one. Hurrah.
Hurrah.
JKS gets one, but I don't think they're getting many more here. Valda, he's going to trade out another. The bomb, if planted, would be brilliant, but NATO presents himself to Mantu, and he doesn't miss those. Call that 8 and call that complexity in the dumps here with their finances. So everybody wanting to go for the rifle, giving them no utility.
Poison's planting relatively safe unless NATO doesn't bodyguard.
Oh, wow, that nade could be good.
Him.
Oh.
What? What?
Hit the lip of the box.
Oh, I got trapped on the top. Hard done by there. And now it's time for the retake. Orb shots being evaded for now. OG's retakes, though, they often just seem to fall into place. And again, 2 bodies have been dropped, and JKS is playing 1v3 at that point. NATO to come up huge. Good luck, mate.
I don't know where he
is coming in, and they've found him. No issues for Flames.
Yeah, that one right there for complexity. They get into the site, it just feels like they didn't have a good idea of what to do afterwards. So given enough rope to hang themselves, and the scoreline now 10-9. So just give them a few second delay. Smokes are flying in the sky now. JKS ready to release the molly, and here we go.
All right then, Flames first contact. Mantu going to be smoked off. Firing off a pot shot, it connects, and so does this second. He's taken down 2, Mantu, blind through the smoke and the wall. Just keeps unloading bullets, and it's a problem for complexity. They're into the site now. It's a battle for stairs and aggressive. Should see the trade from Poison at least, and good taps out of JKS as well. I think he caught a glimpse. He knows where they are, and that's sharp from Savage. Valda to come up clutch. He could do this. No, you're right. They were 1 second shy. Don't get the bomb down.
Completely lost track of that.
CB
needs to find something magical here. Fading the Finn. He's forward.
Ooh, this could get awkward if he... couldn't quite find that first headshot. And so Cole have full mid control. I say that as niko strafes out and...
Not afraid.
Yeah, very brave. It does result in his death. Flames quite the flank. He's pulled that one out of nowhere.
Well, they know A is clear now, right? Flames is traditionally the A holder, so at this point they can get a move on, a wriggle on, start charging over towards the A bomb site. JKS doing his diligent clears up the ramp here, drawing attention, and bullets whistle past the head and eventually land. More damage done. Might have a few more conversations for this round.
He's using that deagle like an AWP there, Valdo. Long range, good find. OG have been very, very comfortable on their retakes of A so far. I don't know if this is going to be the case, though, considering the finances. Why Valdo was showing so much face there. He's hoping that will slow them down on their apps walk and buy time for niko. And Alexi B, a very quick flank to silence them four to strike at least the first, but they won't be ready for more. Valda from one side, niko from the other, and BlameF just feels so much pressure right now. JKS even smoked off. He can't leave, they're locked in. Mantu's at least caught the NATO walk-up, but this is OG's round. They have outbooked Complexity.
Well, Blame's still alive here, and he has 50 seconds. Now that he's found niko, JKS can join him on the other side of that smoke. The bomb is down towards the B apartment. And Volder, he doesn't wince. He takes another fight. He takes the head. And we see... Does he want to have a go here? The loss bonus, it's 1,400 in the next round of play. I feel like we've already seen this, haven't we?
Yeah, it's very familiar.
It's just chew on the other foot type stuff.
And there's one player working on that flank. A good peek again from Valda. Solid hold out of him. Triple kill. Crucial. And it just gives him that insta-pop. His teammate throws a nade on top of it, and you end up running out of a smoke, slowed with half health. niko flashed into mid, and it's already good for at least one. Trying to evade the follow-up, and there's nothing that AK can do. Poison trying his luck, and niko will get a second for his troubles. Valda laughs it off as well. OG have just catapulted themselves into prime and pole position to finish Mirage off with the W.
The fact that they haven't got any kills, the fact they haven't got that bomb down, real problems now for Complexity. Blame would have to have a miracle round here, and he started it with a dink and a kill. It's only 2,400 next round, Alex. They're going to be broke for what could be the final round of play. niko's not aware of this. Not at all, so...
All right, Blame starting to get his thinking cap on now.
It's just the bomb so far away, right? Like...
Yeah.
A little bit of leg.
Pushing for him. He wants Alexi B. Not a bad attempt. A real fair go of it. A good shake of the stick from Blame, but OG convert and put 50 on the board.
Just showing the smokes up. Last ditch attempt from Complexity here.
Mantu, previously very threatening on this A ramp hold, and again, him and Flames just having no issues. Damn, snaps onto Poison as they walk through the smoke, and, well,
pack her up.
It's a little late. Blame loud about it on the dismount, will be hunted down and isolated by Valda, and yeah, stick a fork in this one, it's done. OG convert their map pick, and they're in hot pursuit of topping their group. It has been Group B. It's a debate. They could take the top spot, but it's up for them. They have to take this nuke, and then some. Aggression into the ramp, and the CTs, they want to actively fight this, and it's a real brawl. Good golly. Valda's done nothing with it.
The Julies.
And from behind, Blame is waiting for this. I assume niko will... Oh, he looked away a second too soon. And that's great from NATO. Finish it off with a full three-piece.
That was quick.
Bargain
you almost
bucket.
missed it. Yeah, that one right there. 1x bet odds as well. Top of your screen favoring OG and gonna understand. As the Deagles are out, the force buy is in.
Top pop. Into a second round. It's brave. And Blame is very brave with his AK. Hiding in plain sight was Valda. And niko's Deag's not got anything to report. It was Flames from Heaven that's got something done. But they're into the site now, 4 bodies. S-Attack very low now after 2 bullets into his thigh. He'll be on notice in that hut push. That's pulled the smoke out of them early. That was the bomb that's only just been retrieved. And NATO, careful, because he's lost it. And now the bomb up for debate again. Mantu makes the round a little more interesting than it could have been.
So we can kick this one up a gear.
Not going to be easy one to crack. I mean, it's up against these AKs especially, and Crossfire is there. S-Attack's done very well to beat a distraction with his low HP, and Mantu just running out of options. JKS will snatch him away, as well as a little cheeky pistol upgrade as well. They keep the two AKs in play. Cole has actually just went on a complete upward trajectory since bringing Kenzie and Zorti into the ranks.
We go on top again, are we? JKS likes a little bit of a vent drop here, but he's going to get flashed through the smoke. Out he goes and even finds the entry.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Alexi saw a little flash of leg and he hears them descend the vents. So this is a very quick decision. Flames, oh, he can ruin their day. niko so lucky to be alive. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do much, but he does. A top spin Pokeball and great use of their Molotovs is denied anyway, and voice from OG into contesting that plant. And I mean, you can see how that call would work 90% of the time. I mean, okay, I don't know why I'm throwing such a...
90, 100. Yeah. Jason knows it so too. 100% of the time it works.
But flashing out like that squeaky smoke flash play we saw out of JKS, it's very powerful. I'm always a big fan of it. If they just sneak it, they're resting in that smoke, a bit of an off angle for the CTs that are expecting you to either be, you know, tucked in on CT vent or still in
main.
Ooh, this is getting set up quite nicely now by OG. So if they do go down to the lower site, Mantu will get tested, and he's done very well to take at least his frag. So React will be swift down the vents from niko, and he's there in time to at least voice concern. Now, Alexi ready to respond. Flames is as well, but the frags are working in favor in those AK-47s. Alexi saved AK, not going to be able to do much here. And with him gone, it's only Valda. A little CZ in a dream, but he's managed to find himself a weapon. Cost him a great deal, and I think he's more interested in keeping hold of that for the next round of play. So Complexity, keep it up, dude. 6-0 on a T-side of nuke. Setting Blame up for a walk around the warehouse. He's already down an hour in pursuit of info. Oh, Valda just caught him on the elbow. Mantu another. Oh, it's falling apart for Complexity's yard hold here. They're running out of nades as well. They're just going to dry peek in. Bomb delivery service to Mantu. And we speak his name, he does deliver. Mantu recovers after the opening frag, going the way of Complexity.
Great stuff from Mantu here, the big man Ting. That would solve a lot of their problems here. And well, clearing out hell, niko can be the difference maker. This fight against Blame could be absolutely everything. About to step on in, Blame spots him and will not convert. niko gets the kill, and Alexi.
Alexi's got such a great timing on this. They're not even looking. Backs are turned. S-Attack does return fire, but at great cost. Alexi took a chunk out of him, and now niko continuing to lay down good shots straight through the wall. He'll take down a third. Solid test of the top side hold here. niko the Dane stands strong, and NATO Safik straps in for a 1v3.
Start the 40-second timer. He's got that bomb down, but there he is. Oh!
Had the info on Mantu, I was about to say, and try and finish that sentence before Mantu with a very quick bolt as he returns the second shot to success.
That felt good for Complexity. So much room to work with there, but it was all niko in this little biff, and Bosch here. Just the bullets through the Huddy. We'll take that every day of the week, won't he? I'm sure he'll be happy with how that one unfolded. Alexi B as well. Probably feeling a little bit hard done by. He didn't get more than one. It was indicative of that. This is quite the surge.
This is very aggressive from Mantu, yeah, walking on up. And he's going to have the confirmation. He knows this is a good time for the peek. And first victim found, trying to escape himself with the smoke. At least give him something to peek and play around. Valda tries to bail his teammate out of trouble. Costs him his life. Mantu surely dead. But Sashi another frag. How is he still alive? Finally, they'll finish him off. JKS tapping away through the smoke, but doesn't quite pull it across the line. I can't quite believe how close that got at times. Good hold by OG in the end, and Max Money...
Worry about here, doesn't he? Not on his own. Has the likes of Mantu with him.
JKS is going to be legged. And a good setup again from OG. They've managed to claw it straight back. This is the flank. We've been waiting for it. Mantu's not considered it. And so now pulled straight back with 50 seconds, the bomb being tapped. Gets it down, extends play. Valda late on the vents, as you were previously discussing. Blame's surely aware of this, or not. He'll have to trade now. Valda slipped the net. And Blame, oh, Blame's patience could be rewarded. NATO's got to live. He's living in a lot of uncertainty right now. NATO just survived, because double from Blame, and that will be Complexity, winning out their T-Nuke half. Looks like there are some twists and turns in our final day of play. Bonk. Softened up onto Mantu. He's got a good weapon for this job, though. ready to snipe him with his pistol, and door swings open. A good find from xantarespeek, and advancing now. Suddenly, a flurry of frags does favor them. They need to be defusing pretty soon. And it looks like they've successfully taken this. Alexi to play denial. JKS has to hit this. Oi, oi, oi. Couple of seconds in it. He got a couple of pot shots. Had it found the head, that would have been it.
Decent attempt there from Alexi B to steal that one away. Yeah, you know something. So here we have an OG force buy, or a force bizzle, as they will now be known. Starting to sizzle a bit right there. Alexi B onto JKS, so working with a lot of room here. niko under pressure, being tested. Poison wants to help out his friend, but it's too little too late.
Yeah, Alexi positioning and rewarded there, and the smoke arrives just in the nick of time. Like, OG have made this so daunting. xantarespeek, oh, a real destabilizing play. He cancels the plant, lays his life on the line, and buys some time for Blame and Poison to piece it back together again. Cole looking to convert this second round. The force out of OG has been a real nuisance for them, and the flash from Alexi looks great. Blame loses vision, he loses life as well. Man to set up for success. It's too good.
Poison should be saving here. Don't want to give up this M4, and he goes down. Alexi B got 3 kills. Especially if you think you've forced that vent rotation. Might have a weaker bomb site to deal with. The molly behind that CT vent could be perfect.
Here they come. xantarespeek is in a prime position to strike, and that molly was just a bit too late. xantarespeek finished off though, and it does fall to niko and Poison from behind. niko strikes, taking that lobby position right back. So a nice reaction from the ramp player. Wrapping around, he wants to join with his squad, and it's going to be about very timings based. Flames considering his descent. Alexi spotted out. Big conversion from niko. And they should be pretty hot on Flames' heels here.
Yeah, he's noisy about this. Door has been noted now, and it's actually swung over the other way. So Flames, can you win a 1-on-2?
Oh, pushing in aggressive, and too many different levels there. Quite like the aggressive push. He was hoping he'd isolate at least one, but they came on that heroic roster.
Yeah, I think niko was standing in for him when we were doing some work out of Leicester, remember?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, pace change.
Very quick. Straight out of the gate, and already xantarespeek down. Oh dear. JKS, he was unloading his mag onto someone else, but he only goes 1-for-1 in the end. And I think that bomb can be planted safely. No one's in a position to contest.
Flames towards lobby. Maybe it's niko who'll find them first. There's going to be 2 players here. nato's profited.
Oh, and they want to clear him out, but there's 2 to find, and Flames tested out onto niko. I think he's aware of the other as well, so Valda's got an awful lot to worry about if Flames didn't find that. All good in the hood, make it 13, and that was such a lovely little mix-up from OG.
They can smoke off, all window side, okay. Pressure will be on JKS here. niko should be smoked on Molotov'd off.
Oh, he messed the jump up, it cost him his life. niko does collect. 20 seconds, gonna get a bit uncomfortable for OG. The smoke is good, but it's the test of JKS that will determine this round whether or not we will play on. Valda does tame his spray, and he's caught both of the lower defenders. niko took one with him. So bomb planted, that door is open, and it just should enable Poison to pull the trigger as he has onto Valda. Flames just a bit too close to the line to have a fair fight onto Blame, and Cole say play on.
Felt like they doubted themselves for a second there, didn't it?
Poison was going for yard info, but he's hearing all of that action towards ramp side. It's getting him a bit uncomfortable. niko's waiting for Blame to walk.
Oh, that could seal it.
And that could definitely be the beginning of the end. Poison has a chance for some influence. And he's already collected on the opportunity. Bomb still planted regardless.
Oh, and they're quick here for this retake.
They are. If that door swings open, Valda heard him come in, but Poison's far too good. Okay, Cole. Looking to extend play here, and there's definitely a world where this goes awry for Mantu and niko. Info now, though, for that T-AWP, and a rare miss. There's a lot of util on niko's belt. If he could somehow get a Molotov on that bomb, they'd have no way to extinguish it. They are on the defuse, they're on it. niko's not going to call the bluff quick enough. And they do see another round on the board for complexity. nato's Sapphics lives on. And he says, play on.
They're taking some damage early this time round, and ramp appears to be the place they want to land. niko boosted up the MP9. He has to stand tall with at least one here.
Tries to find at least that first, and he's done very well for a second head. Flames gone 2, and well, complexity once again, a viable avenue into a 13th. Ramp arrival. The doors to swing open. xantarespeek is that linchpin for success here. They'll be trying to isolate Valda, but the attention drawn ramp, this should be an opportunity once the first fight is taken Fresh tag to swing over these double doors. Here he comes. He's into the site. Doesn't clear his corners. Valda strikes. They've even got a molly.
That might be it.
It should be it. I don't think they've got a chance.
Time.
There's no
They're
smoke.
so slow on this.
Yeah, this is over.
Call it done.
OG, top of Group B. It's confirmed. Style points for Mantu. 33 for him individually. And OG, Group B is theirs. And I mean, I think it's the best team to be lifting that and taking that.